We're going to do great things together. All of us.
Now, Sarah, I couldn't agree more, but first, I gotta find my parents. Being a forced labor minor, I figured we'd live in the slums, but I was wrong. We lived in a nice apartment.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
After about giving my mom a heart attack, I finally see where I get these good looks. But my dad is a different story. After checking that place out, I thought why not take the parents to the old workplace. They were very impressed, but they didn't understand all the space debris. And quite frankly, neither do I. I then bumped into Sam Coe, who's got a lead on getting some more of this stuff. And he's got a little partner named Cora. I'm not really sure how she fits in, but I guess she's riding with us to go look for it. The fashion on this planet is definitely something else and made me do a double take. Sam gave us some directions, so he hopped in and we headed it for Cheyenne, or Alkea City as they call it. Once we rolled in, I could tell this town was a lot more my speed, but my feelings would quickly change when I walked through the front gate of the town and was informed that the bank was getting robbed. Mr. Marshall Man said we could try talking to these thieves if we wanted, but it was no avail. The second we kicked the door in, Sarah said she needed a few minutes to talk. Of course, the timing with this lady.
There's something I'd like to discuss. Can I help?
So we went in guns blazing and figured out there was only 3 guys holding all these hostages. After mopping up the criminals, I thought what a better time to go scout the bank vault. Bank robber Amber? But after that I was thirsty, had to get to the old bar and get some liquor flowing. This is where I'd get offered to be a deputy.
As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
The pay wasn't good, so I turned it down and we went back to being a space adventure. Hell yeah. I warmed up for my dunk contest and tried putting Sarah on a poster. My vertical still needs a little bit of attention. Sam Coe started chirping about his parents living in town and having these maps that would lead us to some treasure. So we went back to the bank vault, bodies from the massacre still there and all, and checked out his safes that he had. Turns out his dad pulled the maps out and took them back home. What a devious bastard.
Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
Nice to meet you too. After Jacob Coe decided not to give us the maps, me and Sam came up with a master plan to distract his dad. 10 feet away from the door, we're going to start lockpicking. After breaking and entering, we got into his little office, and I found the maps laying right up on top his table. You'd think a family artifact like this would be hidden a little bit better, but he's just asking for it to be stolen. I talked back to Sam. Sam's dad had no idea we stole the map. Nice. I scouted out their crop farm and was heavily disappointed. Irrigation system was too small. We'd follow the map to a cave that turned out to be a gang hideout. Welcome to Red Dead Redemption. At this point, I was starting to have withdrawals from not touching any more of that debris and getting them crazy visions, so I went deeper into the cave to see what I could find. Start in the cave, end in the cave. Earlier today, Sarah and Amber had a long talk about how it was Sarah's life mission to try and touch one of these and experience the universe. Why she flew all the way to Alkea City with us and then just abandoned us right when we found the rock, I don't know, but she missed out. Leaving the cave, Shaw and some gang members stopped us, saying they want what's rightfully theirs. I told them it belongs in a museum in my best Indiana Jones voice, and they let it slide.
It belongs in a museum. So do you.
On the way home, I was scouting dinosaurs when all of a sudden the rock started moving and scared the shit out of me. We checked out these long-necked beasts and thought we'd make a return hunting trip. I wanted to get this artifact back, so we headed it straight for the lodge. When we pulled up to the lodge, for some reason my parents were still there. Kinda awkward. But I threw my hat on as a disguise so they wouldn't see me, and Sarah was very happy to get another artifact. After putting my life on the line multiple times for these artifacts, I'm still not happy that I can't get free orange soda in the lodge. And that's where we'll pick up in Jurassic Park World Adventures 2025.